A very good morning. This is on a Monday, the 24th of August. We're almost closing in on Monday. Yeah? So we're going to be looking on, this is the market brief, and we're going to be looking at what we expect to see this week in the market. We can see the market really pushed up from last week where we left it at. We're looking for buyers above this point and sells below this point when it comes to gold. Didn't really materialize the sells yet, but the buys were really good to be caught. On Euro USD, let's check on Euro USD. What happened on Euro USD? This analysis that we did last week, so we're doing a quick recap on that, and then we're gonna check on the fundamentals, what to expect this week. Oh, the buyers also had it. The buyers went up very well. The sells didn't have nothing, but the buyers went really good again last week. So now what we're gonna do is remove all these analysis. Jump onto the fundamentals, of course, see what's to expect this week and how we're going to be maneuvering through the market this week, right? So here we are. Today is on the 24th of August. What do you have? We have the Treasury Secretary Vincent speaking. It's going to be speaking, the Treasury Secretary, at 9 p.m. That's going to be affecting the USD on a medium impact. On Tuesday, we have the consumer confidence coming out at 5 p.m. That's going to move the dollar just a bit. Wednesday, some high impact over here, CPI on the AUD, and then we're going to be having the PCE on the PCE and the GDP on the USD at 3:30 p.m. That's on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we're going to be having the Jackson Hole Symposium. We're going to be starting on Thursday and going all the way Friday and Saturday. Unemployment claims coming in on the USD on 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. Then on Friday, we're going to close it with the Canadian dollar GDP. The Fed chairman Wash is going to be speaking on Friday as well. Whoa, it's going to be a lot. The prelim benchmark payroll revision is going to be there, and the Jackson Hole Symposium as well. It's going to be happening, right? So that's what's going to be happening on Thursday or this whole week. The Jackson Hole Symposium is going to be going all the way to Saturday. It usually goes for 3 days. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, when is that? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's going to be ending on Saturday. And hope that all that's going to be reflecting in the markets. Hoping that. So now today, I think the big news today is Besant is going to be speaking. You can see over here. It's going to be making a speech over here. Is the Treasury Secretary in the US. We're going to be speaking at 9 p.m. Now, what we're going to be doing over here, so do a very quick analysis, price action based on market structure. So basically what we're going to be doing is just observe areas of resistance and support, and then identify some breakout possibilities, either on the buy side or on the sell side, and then execute. Look for places where we can basically just execute on. Yeah? All right, so let's jump on it. Monthly. We're going to go in on the monthly over here. All right, so we have monthly low, monthly high, still on the same points over here. On the weekly side, yeah, now we're having this this is nice. This was broken now. This is nice. This is what we're looking at last week. Wanted to see a candle close above. We have this candle over here, and the next one is now pushing up. So that's a really nice move. So the next area that we're looking at is this point over here. That's the next most available or the most possible area where you can get some rejections happening over there. Onto the downsides, this supports over here. We have that the daily support over here is where the market is dancing in. At the highs is on the same place over there. Let's go down to 4 hours and see 4 hours. We have a new support over here on 4 hours. We have a new support over there. We have a new. Wow. Okay. We have another support over here on daily perspective. And we have another one over here. Wow. All right. So the market is just making Oops. The market is just making higher highs and higher highs and higher lows as it goes up. So I'm going down to, I'm on to 15 minutes right now, and what I'm seeing is this is the resistance level where the market is now bouncing at. This is where we have yes, so the market looking like this. Gonna come down to this point like this. All right, so we have some area over here that we could try to get in or catch in some sales over here, and the buy is gonna be over here. Sorry, yes, like that. But I also need to look on the left and see where could we be headed to. Should we break the place where we are right now? Oh, we have some levels over here. We got some levels over here that we need to observe, like this one and this one. Yeah, these are some very important levels over here to consider. I think that will work. Yeah, something like that. So yes, I was gonna actually just pick a buy above this point. I didn't want to do a lot of these things, but long position that could make sense from about this point to this point over here. This could make sense like that. Stop loss just below this level over here. That could be something to look at in terms of buys. In terms of sells, could be looking for something below here, over there, and this one just above that point. Would it like that? Yeah, this could be a nice move to expect over there to see how the market's going to be moving. So that. Now, what I don't want to do is to take a trade where we are right now. So I'm going to write this possible buys above here. Possible buys above. And possible sells below this one. All right, so this is it. We are in like this. This is what we're going to be looking at in terms of gold. Possible buys above this point, possible sells below this point, and this is basically what we're going to be looking to see how the market is going to be behaving. Yeah, I think just stop loss like this will be really good. We'll put something like that. So I need to see a candle break above this point so that I can pick about this week, so that I can pick a buy to continue the continuation, or I want to see this candle close below this point for me to book in a quick sell to this point first, and then if we have pressures to continue going down, then we're gonna push down all the way to this point over here. That is for gold. What about euro versus the USD? Euro versus the USD, we're gonna run it through the same checklist. Price action based on market structure. I'm gonna observe areas of this is a resistance level over here, support level over here, okay, there's a support level over there, there's resistance level over there on comes to weekly. Now we're on to daily over here just to see how the daily markets are gonna adjust at this point. So the daily market is seated at that point. This is the highs over here, this is the lows over here. But I need to go down to see a formation now. Very nice. This is a very nice move. So I'm gonna bring this one here. Remember what we say, we usually just go down as we readjust to just get the areas. There we go. There we are. And look at that, amazing, very nice setup. This is 4 hours high, 4 hours low. We go down to 1 hour. 1 hour, we have this 1 hour high. We have the same lows over here, or 1 hour high over here. Can even extend it to these are the sides over here, something like that. All right. Then we have 30 minutes. 30 minutes, nothing much happening over here. I don't want to put this as a support because again we have this candle that stopped low over here. Yeah, there's too much happening. If I put a level over here, basically like that, yes, it's right, but it's squeezing the market really much. Because again, I know where I need to adjust that, but there's no also areas. So you know what? This is the level that I usually say no trade range at all. These are the levels that I usually say no trade range. That is the no trade range areas over here. So I'm gonna pick buys from above this area. To be honest, potential buys above this area. That's the best area we can get. Potential buys above here. Potential buys above. Oh yeah, I remember some guys told me to be putting the exact number above 1.1688. Oh yeah. There was a very kind request for me to be putting the numbers over there, and yeah, just remembered it. Sorry, I will go back to gold and make it right as well. Yeah, so anything below this point will be a good sell. Targeting such areas like that and moving, and as well, very nice moves moving down over here. I'd like to see them taken advantage of should the market decide to go this way. So we got potential sales below this point. Below, wow, I think I'm so used to say here because 1.16687, 1.16687, that's gonna be a good level to sell. For sure, short position. I'm not gonna trade inside where the market is. That's where my stop loss gonna be, and I'd like to see that point and put it like that. Then on the buy side, long position. I know this area is quite long, but I don't know. I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. I know that area is quite low. It's a very long area for us to just ignore it, but I don't know, man. That's how my mind works. I know it's quite a long area. It's around what? Let me see, around 45, 83, 73, 20 pips. It's not that much, just 20 pips difference. 20 pips no trade range. It's a 20 pip consolidation range, which is not super big actually, as I thought. Just a 20 pip range. The market can cover that in seconds if there's something driving the market. But anyway, this is what we're gonna be looking at when it comes to Euro USD. Buys above this point, 1.1688, 1.1668. Yes. Yeah. No. 1.1. 1.1668 over there. So those are the the areas we're going to be looking at. Now let's go back. Let me correct here the gold bit. I remember there was a very nice request on Friday that I be putting the numbers over here instead of the possible buys above this point. Where is that point? Above that, above 40, 46, about 46.60, 46.60 hapo. Yeah, gold imefika 46.60, right? Okay, it's been really having a move. Okay, below the 46.39 area, 46.39 over there. There could be some nice selling zone as well over there. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to be looking at. So that's what I'm going to be looking at today. Anticipating to see how the market is going to be moving. If it closes above this point, I'm in for the buys. Goes below this point, I'm in for the sells. But again, always risk manage your accounts very well. Trade what you see, not what you think. And of course, we got some nice things planned ahead for you coming in terms of webinars. We're going to be having the September NFP is going to be live. Get ready for that. Get your account ready. We're going to be trading that live. So the way last NFP we did it, it was really nice last NFP. If you'd like, you can go to Anzo Capital channel group. You can see it over there. We did it live. It's still there. It was a really nice move for the NFP. Please be ready this time. We're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be going all the way hard as well. And again, we have a couple of webinars coming in for September. They're already on the look. Be on the lookout. Go to our YouTube channel, www.anzocapital.com. Check under education. You're gonna be seeing all the upcoming webinars that are there, and it's gonna be amazing. It's a good month. September, we plan for it. August is almost coming to an end. September is always ready. Everything is packed. Get ready. We're gonna be doing the webinars together, and yeah, don't miss out. Right. And of course, always remember, trade what you see, not what you think. All right, guys? See you and have a good one.